Obviously, a completely disappointing effort for us. Obviously starting the half the way we started the half, started the game and started the second half, just completely embarrassing for a team that's lost 2 games in a row to come out at home with that kind of energy. It just shows a complete lack of respect for the game. The number one key on our scouting report was to defend the 3. They make 10.5 threes a game in their wins, and Deegan's 3 there basically at the buzzer was their 11th of the game. And they made 4 on the first 4 or 5 possessions of the game. Then they didn't make a one to the last possession of the first half. And then obviously they come out and make like 3 of the first 4 possessions right there. And I don't know any other way to explain to people how important it is to understand scouting report, be able to execute, be detailed in the way that they go about their business. And we can't do it for long enough yet. And so we got to keep working and trying to get better at that.
Questions for Coach?
Andy, on that, the last 3 that they got to go up 74-71, what was the plan defensively going into that, or was it just kind of defend the fifth 3?
Well, it's the same plan that we had for the entire second half, where we were switching all their ball screen actions, which didn't put us in as much rotation, and the same thing was true at the end of the first half, where out of all the ball screens that occurred during the course of, initially we weren't switching to ball screens, then we started to switch the ball screens, and we kind of stayed with that for a majority of the game. So I'm not sure why that one became different than any other. But again, you saw the miscommunication, which allowed for the open 3. And then we had a guard who was on that side of the floor who didn't do a good enough job of trying to ice and get that guy to freeze. And, he makes the shot.
Coach, with 3 losses in a row now, what is you guys going to do to get back into the mindset when you guys will take on your next game against Ryder?
Work harder. Got to work a lot harder.
I saw Maddie had back-to-back steals when you guys went on that 16-0 run. What did you like during that run that you guys were doing well, just effort-wise, X's and O's wise?
Yeah, I thought Maddie started to compete like a senior is supposed to compete, right? First play of the game, we're supposed to be a switch with Maddie. He doesn't switch it. They get 2 points, right? All those things add up as you go down the line of like a 3-point game. Then the first time he touched it offensively, turns the ball over, right? And so, how are you prepared? You're a senior, you lost 2 games. You should be the guy setting the tone for the team, not being the guy who's maybe not as engaged as he needs to be. And then, obviously, he kind of raised his level there down the stretch. But I'm not sure why you don't come on the court like that. I don't understand that. That's something that I will never get. Obviously, our communication was great. Our ball pressure was great. We were super active on our switches. We were closing out with high hands. We were doing all the things that it takes for you to be able to come back into the game. But we weren't able to pull it out.
Any other questions?
Could you speak about the character, the senior character of the backcourt of Josh and Maddie, the comeback in the second half like you guys did and almost pulled us one out?
Yeah, you know what? I think sometimes it's really easy when you're down 18 points to decide you're going to play hard, right? I'm more interested in the character of guys that when it's 0-0, they're going to come out and play hard. And when it's 38-32 to start the second half, you're going to come out and play hard, right? It's really easy when you get down and everybody wants to jump around and yell and scream, and then all of a sudden you're going to play hard. True character is guys that show up ready, willing, and able as soon as the game starts, not after you're down 18 points. So, Josh was really trying to urge guys on the entire time. We called that timeout with 17 and a half minutes to go in the second half. He kind of spoke in that timeout, kind of urged guys to play harder. And until some of it comes from within the team on a consistent basis, we're not going to be able to win games. And so I was disappointed, in all honesty, in the way that Maddie played other than the last 10, 12 minutes of the game, right? And you can't play 10 or 12 minutes and expect to win a Division I game. Right, he's supposed to be a guy that's setting the tone for our team, and I don't think he did a very good job of that until the end of the game. And imagine if he had done that for the entire game. Maybe we wouldn't be in the spot we are right now and feel the way that we feel.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.